From Slovakia, Michael Kapla. From the United States, Miss Claire Keel. Our technical controller, Gennady Kodosevich from Russia. And our robot group technical controller from the United States, Mr. Billy Keel. Our jury table from Sweden, Mr. Johnny Wiklund. From Chinese Taipei, Chen Ye-sa Chao. And from Great Britain, Alex Mathieson.
Good morning and welcome to the last day of the IPF World Open Powerlifting Championships. I'm Christina Chamley taking you through the commentary this morning. We're here in Orlando, Florida, USA, and to kick us off for this last day, we have the Special Olympics portion of our program. We know you're absolutely going to enjoy this, and we thank you for joining us, and we hope you enjoy the vision and the commentary. We're going to have some beautiful photos. Please follow us on International Powerlifting Federation on Facebook. We will be updating photos and video clips throughout the day. They're yours to use, so please get on there and get part of this great images and commentary. Joining me just for a little while until he has to run off and do some things is Chip Hilquist.
Holtquist. Thank you.
Holtquist,
Thank you, Christina. I know that's a hard one.
It's a hard name for me, Chip. Do you mind if I just call you Chip?
That's great. That's great. Thank you.
Welcome here, and thank you very much for giving me a little bit of time this morning. I know you're very busy running back out there and getting the lifters ready and sorted out so that they feel that they know what's happening and when. Just talk me through, Chip. I just want to give you the mic for a few moments.
Okay.
Go right ahead.
Okay. And thank you, Christina. Thank you for the opportunity to for this participate in this event. We have 16 Special Olympics athletes. They're going to be showing capability today. Their capability to lift a lot of weights, and this is. To us, this is very exciting, and we really appreciate the IPF's interest in this participation. This wouldn't have been possible without Gaston Perage, president of the IPF, Robert Keller, who's Secretary General of the IPF, and all the many representatives of the Executive Committee of the IPF, and Christina, and what you do. Keeping all these things together, but this is a great opportunity for us.
And here we have our first athlete, Tara Mims from USA. Always a bit daunting being the first athlete out on a program, isn't it?
It is. And if I can add something, Tara is part of the K-Center powerlifting team in South Georgia. K-Center is a place for athletes that do other things at the center. And
wow. Sorry, Chip, I just got overcome. No. Beautiful depth and so powerful.
Oh, I think she stepped. I think the problem was great depth, but she stepped off. And Tara's competed before. Again, she works at K-Center. Todd Youngblood is her coach. You can see him. Todd's a very good coach, and you'll see more of Todd's team here in a minute.
Oh, that's a pity. I did just see that step on the replay there. Absolutely perfect squat and so much power. But unfortunately, we've got these incredible rules in IPF powerlifting and Special Olympics powerlifting, haven't we? Where you've got to stand absolutely still until you get that rep command.
Those pesky rules.
I know.
But I think you'll see that Special Olympics and Special Olympians do really well with those rules.
Absolutely. And like you say, it's the coaching. You know, good coaching, you train as you intend to compete so that you're always dialing that protocol into your lifting so that it's natural.
That's correct. And I've been fortunate enough to go to the IPF coaching training in La Manga,
Oh.
Spain.
Oh,
and
yes.
that was a really great opportunity and experience, and the training is excellent there. The coach I mentioned, who was just on the platform with his athlete Tara, he went to the training with me, and also one of the athletes that's lifting, Dion Thomas, went to that same course.
Here's our Indian lifter, Abhishek. Beautiful depth. No. Okay. Just a little bit of a balance problem.
And he'll come back and get that.
Yep.
He's a good lifter. Just
Yep.
Maybe have a, sometimes athletes like the rest of us lifters have a kind of a case of the nerves when they step on the platform.
And I can absolutely imagine it. I mean, this is our premier event of the year. This is the Open Powerlifting Championships. And, I must admit, I have never put myself on the world stage because I didn't think, emotionally, nerves-wise, that was for me. And so I take my hat off to people who put themselves up there for the scrutiny of the judges, in front of the audience, being televised. It's a big deal, and it's totally different to lifting in the gym.
It is. A little bit more pressure.
Just a little bit, yeah. Perez now from Mexico. 90 kilos. Beautiful squat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness.
Boy, he's got a lot of power
Well
out of the
done.
bottom.
Ah,
Good
he
job.
loves it. And the crowd gives it to him. Actually, I did, now that you remind me, I did know that you attended the La Manga coaching clinic in Spain, because I remember reading some of your testimonial afterwards, and that you found the whole process extremely helpful for your own coaching, upskilling, and for your own, work with your athletes, being aware of all those issues. So you'd recommend the coaching clinic for everybody to, any coach in the IPF? Here we go. Caton. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Amanda did great. Amanda's from, Amanda is, I don't have my list, but she's a very good lifter. She's been well coached, well trained. But you asked me about the experience of La Manga, and it was a very good experience. A really good background as far as developing a program for athletes where they can train and be successful. So here's our next lifter.
Here's McGee. Now, I've got a feeling I saw McGee in Luxembourg. Will I be right about that?
That's correct.
Okay.
Adrian he's been all over the world, and Scott and Todd Youngblood is a big reason for that.
Just watch this lift. Hits it well. Oh, plenty of strength. Yeah, and look, I remember him at this event in Luxembourg, the Open Powerlifting Championship. Isn't it wonderful how with powerlifting you get to see the world a bit,
Oh yeah, and Todd's lifters, he's fortunate to have some pretty good support in the community and for the Case Center. So his athletes have also lifted in Pilsen, Czech Republic, and a lot of other places around the world, and it's because of that support, and of course because of Todd's good coaching and that coaching experience he brought back from La Manga.
Here's Patrick Nolman, USA. Beautiful, deep. Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, good
so
depth.
much strength.
Good depth.
You know what I'm loving here is generally the depth is unquestionable.
And that is a mark of good coaching. That's so important. If the athletes in the squat, if they don't get the depth, they're not going to get the lift.
That's it. But I mean, the fact is, to get depth when you're strong, you have to be flexible. Your body's got to be in good condition. You have to be healthy. And this is a lot more than just lifting. It's about flexibility. It's about good tone to all of the muscle. It's about caring for your recovery so that you are able to get depth. And I mean, this talks to me about a holistic strength here.
It is, and I'll tell you about in a second. I'll tell you about Special Olympics fitness program.
Oh, right. Romero. representing Puerto Rico.
Yes, he's one of 3 athletes from Puerto Rico.
Oh, beautiful torso position, drives it up.
Oh, yeah.
Very strong lifter.
Yeah. Successful. Great. Good lifter.
Very good lifter.
Good coaching.
Unbelievable core strength there.
Yeah. So you mentioned some elements of being a successful lifter, and a lot of those fall into what I call fitness, and Special Olympics has recently expanded their fitness program, and we'll be seeing more of that as far as what athletes are provided to in all sports, but especially in powerlifting, and see how we can make athletes more fit and, of course, more powerful.
Yeah. 110 kilos on the bar now, Vidal Bonilla.
Yes.
My apologies. From my part of the world, I'm not familiar with a lot of the South American or Central American surnames.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Thank you. Bonilla. Puerto Rico. Oh my
good.
goodness.
Strong lifter.
Absolutely beautiful squat.
Yeah. Vidal Bonilla, very good lifter. So, well, you mentioned a little bit of a difficulty with names, pronunciation. I'm from East Tennessee, so you can imagine how that's difficult for me. And those that are watching from East Tennessee, this is nothing bad on you. It's just that we talk different, and so
you do.
It is what it is.
Tara's now, she's 36 years of age, and she works in parts sorting, and here she is. This is I suspect one of her great loves is her sport, as she comes to the biggest event on our powerlifting calendar. 72.5, plenty of strength, beautiful depth.
So Tara likes to fist bump, so if you see her, give her a fist bump.
Give her that. Okay, I can do that. Trouble is, she may not know who I am, because I'm tucked over here in commentary, and this strange woman will come up and do this to her.
Great.
She gets herself set.
Lock your knees.
Stay still. Oh, there it is, folks. Tara,
Okay.
3 white lights.
Good
Oh,
lift
here we
for
go.
Tara.
Now we've got a smile.
Good lift for Tara. Again,
Fantastic.
Tara's from Georgia, Fort Valley, the K Center there, and one of Todd Youngblood's team.
Oh, that's a beautiful squat.
The bar is loaded.
Here we just see our Indian lifter come out. It's been lovely, actually, to see Indian lifters in this whole program, and we had the first Sri Lankan lifters come over as well. So it's wonderful to have the diversity of countries here. Here we go. He's just got to lock his knees. He's got to stand up straight. There he goes.
There we go.
Okay. Okay, up. What strength.
What a powerful lifter. And, great. And, the knees must be locked before the lifter begins the lift and as they end the lift. So that's one of the many things that you have to do. You have to get deep, and you have to lock knees, and you have to listen to the head referee.
A hell of a pause squat there.
Yeah.
You can just imagine the power he's got to hold that pause squat and come up after that.
That's hard to do.
5-second pause squat.
Those out there and watching world social media probably know.
It's extremely difficult to do that. Perez. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Fantastic glute strength.
Jesus Perez from Mexico. Good lift.
Fantastic. Loving his day already. Have we got a second flight, Chip? Is there another?
We do,
okay,
yeah. I'm
right.
glad you asked that. We have, I think it is 7 lifters in the first flight and
Okay.
8 in the second, or 9 in the second. So.
Okay. So if you're looking for your lifter and they're not coming out to squat yet, there is another group to come.
Yes.
It's just that it was too many to put in one group.
It is, and it's just if it's too long, it's too much time between attempts.
Adrian McGee, USA, a well-travelled powerlifter.
He is.
I've got a feeling Adrian's got a pretty good deadlift on him from my memory.
He does. I think he may pull close to 400 pounds.
Wow. Yes. He's got a beautiful squat too.
Yeah. Really good form. And again, Todd has been he's been training these athletes for a long time, but he's brought a lot of that knowledge back from La Manga, and I've seen a difference in his team.
Yeah, look, there's no doubt about it. These athletes are well coached, and their holistic body fitness and strength I can see is there. I mean, it just tones the whole body up, powerlifting. It makes you just more capable generally, physically in the world. And I feel that it gives you a psychological strength as well. Would you say so, Chip?
Oh, definitely. I think maybe what you mentioned. Let's watch.
Yep, Amanda.
Amanda here.
Oh, Amanda.
Yeah. Good depth.
105 kilos raw. Oh my goodness.
And she's we're going to see more from Amanda.
Oh my goodness.
so stay tuned. We were talking about fitness. The things like flexibility and that's maybe pretty easy to understand, but diet, and that's one of the things that we had some very good instruction on in the manga.
Oh, good.
What to eat.
Really?
And that's important. I think for the most part, these athletes are eating what they should, and we all wander from that. But
Patrick Nolman.
Oh, good try.
Now the spotter's grabbed that. And
good try.
I didn't hear the take it command, but let's just have a look at this on the replay because he was still working on that.
Yeah.
I think they grabbed that.
They may have. I don't know what the final ruling on.
Well, it was three reds, so the coach can't approach the jury. But if it had been 2, if I was the coach, I would have gone to the jury and say, I feel that they took the bar off me too quickly.
And if that's done, they can take another attempt.
That's correct.
But I'm not sure I don't think that was the case.
Well, 3 red, you've just got nowhere to move. It's only if you get 2.
Yeah.
It's happened all week, Omar Romero now, Puerto Rico. He's put 5 on that, 5 kilo. Now 115 kilo. Quite a high bar position. Good setup. Oh my goodness me.
Excellent.
I'll tell you
Excellent depth. And 3 wide.
You cannot get any deeper than that, folks. That's a squat.
I think a lot of the athletes from probably more out from other countries than the U.S. Have been involved in weightlifting, and
okay.
That may make a difference as far as their upright stance and depth. So I think that makes
sense to me. The weightlifters all practice at full depth and have amazing flexibility and strength. And like you say, their core strength to hold their torso up is very well developed.
It is. They work that really hard.
Yeah. So that makes a lot of sense to me.
It does.
Bonilla, is that how?
Bonilla.
Yeah, Bonilla. Bonilla.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Easy.
Awesome. 117.5 kilo.
Vidal Bonilla. Bonilla. And forgive me for my pronunciation.
I think you're closer than I am. I'm pretty sure Australians mangle vowel sounds as far as the rest of the world's concerned. We understand each other.
Differences in a lot of ways make us better.
Yeah, that's right.
As long as we can talk, that's fine.
Now, Tara's coming out for her third lift, 75 kilos. And I know she's got the strength. It's just about whether she can put it all together here. Oh, as the coach gets her hair out from under the bar. And it's a matter of getting all of those elements together. There's so much going on in these lifts, folks, from unracking the bar, as you just see now, getting your stance, waiting for the command. Now, of course, a controlled descent. You can hear a coach calling her down. He's called her up.
All right.
And she stands still. I think she's got it, Chip.
I think so.
Woo!
Great.
Three white.
Good job for Tara. And you'll
Well done, Tara.
I hope you can hear the coach saying down, down, down. Good communications is part of being a good coach, and continuous communications when they're on the platform sometimes is necessary. So
absolutely.
You'll hear that from some of the coaches.
You know, the athlete is tuned to hearing and listening for their coach. Their ear is scanning the noise around them to hear the instruction, and they just pinpoint focus, hopefully on the referee as well as the coach. Here we go.
No, you're right, Christine. And
Hisek.
let's see.
Ishik.
Yes, Jesus.
Oh, he stepped back. He lost the balance at the top.
Okay. Yeah, the athlete must. Too bad.
Yeah.
But he looks strong with that. So the athlete must wait for the command to squat and to rack the bar. So sometimes the athlete might step early, and of course that's a reason for the red light.
And oftentimes, you know, the exertion of coming up from the squat, if you're slightly out of balance backwards or forwards, instinctually your foot will move to correct you. And that's the problem. It's not really a voluntary step off. It's that if I don't step, I'm gonna overbalance here. And it's about coming up in the right groove so that you keep your balance. Here we go. Perez from Mexico.
Okay, he's got his legs straight. Got the command.
He's coming up.
Oh, good movement out of the bottom.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, he waited for the command to rack.
Fantastic.
And he got three whites.
105 kilos. He's smashing this at only 73 kilos of body weight.
So
Fantastic.
It is fantastic, and this is
Really
this is
good
exciting.
lifting.
I get goosebumps.
Me too. I do. I really do. I've had them all week. Oh my goodness.
So you'll see Alico plates and equipment. Very good equipment. Alico is a very good sponsor.
Are they?
Of the IPF. So.
Oh yes, of the IPF. Yes.
And, and we try to use Alico in competitions wherever we can.
I mean, it's superior gear. It's fantastic.
It is.
Okay. Adrian gets his spot. Big breath. Drops it in. Pushes it up. Was it depth? That's the question. 107.5. Yes,
okay.
He's got it.
2 referees said it was good. One said the depth may not have been deep enough. But it was a good lift. If you get 2 whites, you're good. Or 3 whites.
Can't get better than that, can you?
No.
There's one of the Russian team coaches, Gennady. He's the technical controller there at the door. So he's scrutinising the athletes for their apparel that they're wearing and that they're presented correctly to come out. So there's a lot to competition, folks. It's not just about walking out when you feel like it any which way. It's very disciplined. 112.5 for Amanda Caton, USA.
Okay.
Drops it in. Oh, no problem.
Real strong for Amanda. Great lift.
and she's lifting in the lightweight class, so, look at this weight she's got on her.
Yeah, so it's really amazing. You'll see, if you watched earlier in the week, you'll see a lot of women lifting a lot of weight, and the same with Special Olympics. May not be as much weight, but still for the average person.
For the body weight, it's
a lot of weight.
For the average person, people can't lift these weights generally. This is
No.
not. Here's Nolman on 112.5 again. He's just getting his spot right. Lock the knees. Sits it in. Works hard.
Ooh.
Oh, gee, gave it a good go.
But he gave it was a good try.
Excellent. But he
Good
got
try.
his opener, so there's no problem. He's on the board. He's disappointed, Chip.
Oh, he is, but he'll get it again someday, and next meet it'll be time to do that. I would like to mention that Special Olympics has about 60,000 lifters in the world.
Wow.
We have over 5 million Special Olympics athletes right now. So I'll wait until
Ramiro.
Omar is finished, and I'll continue
Ramiro
on that.
from Puerto Rico comes out for his final squat of 122.5, so quite a bit more on the bar now. He's really pushing it to the limit here. And this is virtually twice his body weight, folks. At a full depth squat. Oh my goodness, he works it up. No.
Oh, too bad.
Not today.
A lot of effort. Okay.
But again, the courage to go for that lift, twice body weight at that depth, you really got to take your hat off.
That is tremendous. That's tremendous. So 60,000 Special Olympics powerlifters, and one of Special Olympics powerlifting's biggest need right now is coaching. Coaches who can work with athletes 2 or 3 times a week, maybe more, but maybe 4. But generally 2 to 3 times is expected, and they need that coaching right now. So if you can be involved, if you can help out with Special Olympics powerlifting, go to the Special Olympics website, or if you go to the IPF website, they'll get you there.
I want to add to that, Chip. That's very important announcement you've made there. But his Bonilla, 125, works it up.
Okay, real strong.
Awesome. Massive cheer from the
Real
crowd
strong
here.
and 3 white lights.
Yeah.
It's a good lift.
That's fantastic. Bonilla.
Vidal Bonilla from Puerto Rico.
Have a look at it again. Drops it in. Flares the elbows. Head up. Chest up. Perfect.
Great.
I'd like to do a big shout out to a Special Olympics coach that I know, Sonia Mainina in New Zealand. Coaches quite a few Special Olympics and Paralympics people, and she is giving back to the sport. She's been an athlete for many, many years, and she's not competing at world level anymore, retired now, and giving back her wealth of knowledge of the technique, diet, recovery, competition, and she's told me she absolutely loves it. Just loves it. It's very rewarding, people. So as Chip said, if you have got skills, and we're swinging, I'll just pause myself there, we're swinging into our second group. So these are quite a bit stronger. This is Lyons from USA. Steve smashes out 95 kilos there. No problem whatsoever.
Great lift, and Steve's another one of the K-Center lifters from South Georgia, Fort Valley. By the way, if you've seen a Bluebird bus on the road, and a lot of them are school bus, it was probably made in Fort Valley, Georgia. And the guys you'll see here competing, that's including one of the gals, they do work. They build things that go onto those buses. So
Wow.
they are very involved in that company and in their community, and they're great lifters.
Here's Alex Merritt, USA, 107.5 for his opener. Beautiful squat technique. Comfortable opener.
Easy lift.
Now, if I can just go back to what I was saying, folks, if you've got experience in powerlifting, and that's what it's all about, as we see that beautiful replay, just drifts a bit to the left, but no problem there. Consider putting into the sport with Special Olympics and any forms of powerlifting for coaching. But as Chip said, it's important to get your skills as coach up to speed, because the longevity of lifters is in your hands, and the body health and psychological health of your lifters is in your hands. And do look at getting your coaching upgrades, but your experience will hold you in good stead. As we've got Kumar here from India, 120 kilos.
He's a big guy.
He certainly is. Drops it down. Good morning's it up.
All right. But he got it. That's the important thing.
There's no problem with that.
So 2-1.
I predict he's got very strong back strength.
Got a good. I'm sure we'll see a lot of big deadlifts out of him.
Absolutely. It just goes to show, folks, we all squat differently. We have to, because we're all mechanically just that little bit different from each other, and you have to find a way to do that, your squat, the way that your body can perform it safely on your back and on the rest of your body. Really, it's about having good coaching so that you can learn the best possible setup technique for you and the approach to the squat for your body. Here's Dion Thomas of USA, and Dion's got 125 kilos on the bar for his opener. He's considered in the heavy weight class. Doesn't look heavy, but he's a tall guy. So there's the weight. He's 91 kilo body weight. Oh, beautiful. Smooth, Chip.
Oh, that was picture perfect. Dion and Todd, the coach that's walking off with Dion, of course, I mentioned this Todd Youngblood from K Center, Georgia, went with me to Lamanga training. It's been over a year ago. And Dion went to the training as well. He's an athlete, of course. So that's fantastic.
That's excellent for his own personal knowledge, as well as, down the track, he puts back into the sport,
He does.
in
He does.
coaching.
He does.
Here's Lopez, Puerto Rico. We're expecting on 160 kilos. He's in the heavyweight class, 97 kilo of body weight. My goodness, 160 opener. Let's see how he goes. Sporting a beautiful Titan singlet there.
Yeah.
Very nice. I love those sublimated singlets they are.
Very colorful.
Aren't they? Lopez all the way every day,
Wow.
Chip.
As they say, good lift. As I think I've heard people say, easy peasy. I'm not sure where that came from. So
Easy
good lift, easy for
Lopez there.
Lopez. So keep seeing great lifts out of these athletes. And
Now here's John Stoklosa.
Stoklosa.
Now, I met his dad this morning, and John came up and introduced himself to me. Very nice man, and was going out the back. Right, here he comes. This is John.
John likes to know, he likes everybody to know he's in
on
the room.
deck. Yeah.
He is on deck.
Yeah, and quite rightly, the spotters noticed that the rack height's not correct for John.
Yeah.
He's got to have a chance to get under that bar to unrack it. So hopefully that's about right for him. As a member of the jury comes over, Johnny Vickland, is going to see the coach to verify the rack height that was put in for him. Johnny's got to compose himself now, Jonathan. Gets nice and snug under the bar, steps it out. My goodness, he's a strong-looking guy. There we go. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Super.
Jonathan, 3 white lights.
That's it.
Great. And I think, as I understand it, we may see some big benching out of Jonathan. So stay tuned.
Looks like a good bencher.
He's a good bencher. Oh, let's see. What is Jonathan? I think we'll see. Wow, we may see close to 180, 190 kilo bench press.
Oh, really?
And for those out in the U.S. that don't know how that works in pounds, 1 kilogram is 2.2046 pounds.
Chip, I don't think you've been quite accurate enough there.
Well, I could take it out a few more
that's fine.
points, but I think that's right. It used to be.
Trevor Trindle representing United States of America in the super heavyweight class.
We're going to see some big lifts out of this guy. He's strong.
167.5. Good walkout. Drops it in. Drives the hips up.
Yes.
Sensational.
All right. 3 whites.
Nothing better than getting 3 white on your first attempt, is there? What a confidence booster.
I know. Yeah, that'll carry him through.
Every powerlifter's dream.
So this again wouldn't be possible without the IPF asking us to participate, and the president of the IPF, Gaston Perage, and Robert Keller, General Secretary, were both very interested after working with us in the past. Mr. Perage had come to Special Olympics World Games in our big powerlifting event in Los Angeles in 2015. So I think that
really
that was a good experience for him, and so we're just we really appreciate that opportunity. And Christina, we appreciate you and what you do with the IPF and powerlifting.
That's fantastic.
Wouldn't be possible without you. So I know who does all the work.
David Hill now, USA. Just check this out, 272.5, folks. We've got 5 spotters on the platform for this weight. Massive squat. Drops it in, works it up. Steps off. Not a lot wrong with that for my eye. Ooh, they nailed him for depth.
Maybe it's a depth issue. So he'll come back and get that, though. He is a very strong lifter.
He's plenty strong enough.
Yeah,
now
he'll get that.
Yeah. He's just got to drop that in a little more.
Yeah.
We're back up the top now with Steve Lyons of USA. And as you were talking about our association, Chip, we're absolutely delighted. Powerlifting's powerlifting in our eyes, and just to have associations with yourselves is just enriching for all. And we want to showcase the beauty of our sport to everyone out there in the community to say, listen, you can do this. Get training, get a coach, learn as much as you can, practice. You're going to get so much benefit from this sport. Come and compete, show the world you can do it, show other people out there who may be a little bit low in confidence or whatnot that they can have a go and enjoy the friendships, the travel, the excitement. It's all positive. That's what I want to say.
It is very positive, and you see athletes like Steve Lyons here. He's been training with Todd for a long time, and it shows. I mean, the technique, the positioning, the doing everything according to the rules is just really made him a great athlete. And actually, I need to mention this: the Special Olympics has just added to their rule book a new a new division as Special Olympics Unified Powerlifting. And Unified Sports has been a major initiative, and recently it's been focused on more because I think Special Olympics has seen the value of an athlete lifting with a non-Special Olympics partner. So I'll mention that.
Okay, that's very
some other
interesting.
things after Alex
Yeah, we'll come back to that.
gets his lift.
Alex Merritt, representing the United States of America, 125 kilograms, folks. Very strong. Was it depth? Yes, they're giving it.
Good. Two out of 3.
So, yeah, fantastic. As you were saying, Chip, please go on.
So the Unified Sports and Unified Powerlifting is just a great way to showcase athletes training and competing with a non-Special Olympics partner. They're more than just a buddy or a coach. They actually
Compete with?
They compete
Alongside?
as partners.
Oh.
And their scores are they use a formula to
combine the score?
level everybody out. So you've got an opportunity for Special Olympics athletes to train with partners. Generally, they're IPF affiliate.
Yep.
They could be, or others.
Is Dion Thomas? Just see Dion. Pops it down. Magnificent technique.
Pretty lift.
130 kilos.
Oh, that's great. And Dion and Todd have lifted in an event that we do called Power Partners, and we do this every year in Tennessee and other places. I've competed as a power partner, and it's just really it's a lot of fun, and it's a great. We do our event in a mall in East Tennessee, and it's a fundraiser, so we get a tremendous amount of
support,
interest.
Yeah, and interest. That's it. We've got to get our powerlifting folks out of the gyms and into competitions and events for the world to see us. So, definitely lifting in your gym. Here's Kumar from India. Sits it in, takes his time getting up. He's working it.
Oh, man.
Oh, my
Good
goodness.
lift.
what a fight.
Looks like he got
Yeah,
great.
fantastic.
All right. So he got deep enough.
Yeah.
The bar did not go down, which is another infraction of the rules. And he listened to the commands of the head referee. The head referee is Onyx Rivera. And I know Onyx is from Puerto Rico, and he has been a referee for a long time at the very highest category. And actually, Onyx ran the World Championships in Puerto Rico a few years back, and we had Special Olympics actually competing in that. Not as maybe at this level, but they did well. They did very well.
I'm fascinated in this unified program. So we see Lopez.
All right.
He smoked
Looks like it was a good lift.
That's it.
Yes.
Crowd's absolutely loving this.
Yeah, we got a good crowd here
Good crowd
today.
here. We've obviously got friends and family of the lifters,
Yes.
but we've also got lots of lifters who've lifted already on this program, who now at free time they've competed already, and they come down to the venue to watch the lifting and cheer on, and just absolutely so enjoyable to come to these events. I feel very, very fortunate to have such a close position to the action every single day.
Front row seat.
That's it, front row seat, and I really hope everybody's enjoying the coverage. I just encourage you to get onto the International Powerlifting Federation fan page on the Facebook, because we will, straight after this session, be uploading as many beautiful photos and little video clips and things like that as possible. So we just watched this lift here from Trindle. Oh yes, that left knee. Right. I noticed that he just lost a little bit of compression.
We'll see.
when he
Oh, he
fought
got the
through
lift.
it.
Great.
Oh, my goodness.
3 whites. 3 whites.
Great recovery. Watch this. He has to work with just a little tiny cave in on the left side, but he's got the core strength to pull himself up.
He's a strong guy, and you'll see more of him in the bench and the deadlift, more big lifts.
Oh, Jonathan Stockloser, 185 kilos. He's put 20 kilos on it.
Yeah, that's a serious weight.
But look at his PB, over 200 kilos. Is he going to give us the flex? I love the flex. Oh, he wants a crowd.
He knows
Come
what a
on.
crowd's supposed to do.
This is serious weight here. This is nearly twice his body weight. It's a big weight, 185, and it's a big jump from his opener. So it's going to feel heavy. Here he goes, a solid descent. Drops it in, head up, chest up. Oh,
shoot. Didn't
power out of the
couldn't
hole.
lock it out, but that's okay.
He's got to power out.
He is a tremendous lifter and well coached, and we'll see more. We'll see more.
He did everything right. The chest was up, the head was up. Just maybe needs to hit that hole a little bit faster just to get some bounce out.
That's right.
Yeah, that's
right.
right. And look, folks, Jonathan's lifting what we call completely raw, meaning he's got no knee wraps, no knee sleeves, no support from his suit. This is absolutely 100% all him. So he's not getting any assistance whatsoever from his apparel.
And we're seeing that in Special Olympics. Most of the competition, most of the athletes lift raw or classic, as it's called in the rules.
Yeah.
And we're seeing more of that in powerlifting in general. So one of the good things is it doesn't take as much time to put on the gear that some powerlifters wear, and so
David Hill.
I like that.
Now we know he's got the strength. He's just widened his stance. I feel a fraction just to get his hips down. Here we go. Drops it in. Plenty strong enough. He waits for the rack. I think it's perfect. It is.
Oh, he got the lift. 2 out of 3. That's 272. What is that in pounds?
I don't know. I don't know what pounds is.
I was going to try to. It's hard for me to convert that in my head because I use pounds most of the time. But I will tell you, 272 kilos is a lot of weight for any power lifter.
Absolutely. Most people would have a very hard time actually walking out with that weight. It would pin most people to the floor.
That's hard to look at. So we were talking about unified sports and unified powerlifting, and as a part of the 5 million athletes, Special Olympics athletes that do Special Olympic sports, the unified is growing. I mentioned this earlier, that it's such a it's so attractive to others. It's such a great feeling if you're a partner. It's just a natural.
I can imagine.
Natural opportunity. So in powerlifting, it's the same way, and so we have meets that include a partner or unified component, but we're trying to expand on that.
I would love to watch that. It's absolutely fascinating. The concept, the guy, whoever came up with that's thinking outside the square, all right. Here's Steve Lyons with 110. Oh, my goodness. Last lift, best lift.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
He's just getting warmed up, Chip.
Yeah.
Put some weight on it.
So if you're interested in participating as a Special Olympics powerlifting partner or unified partner, talk to the folks at your Special Olympics office in your state or your country and find out. If they don't have an answer, contact Special Olympics International, or I'm going to be putting more information on
the website?
Facebook website.
Okay.
We've talked to the IPF about expanding the visibility of that and other aspects of Special Olympics powerlifting, so we're going to do that.
Okay.
Alex Merritt.
Going beautifully so far. Working it up. I think that was all. I thought he got the rack command already before
Maybe
he
he
stepped
did.
back.
Oh,
Yes,
he did.
That's right.
That's good.
Yeah.
His coach is standing in the back, Mark Cassee from Georgia. And Mark's been a Special Olympics powerlifting coach, and he's been a partner for Athletes Unified partner. He was the head coach. Well, he was an assistant coach with Todd Youngblood at the last World Games, the 2011 Special Olympics World Games in Athens, Greece. And so that was a great experience for both of them, and they continue to participate at that level. Dion Thomas stepping out with 137.5. And Dion got the lift, 3 whites.
Fabulous.
Oh, isn't that pretty how he executes the squat?
Absolutely. You know, powerlifting has brought so much to all our lives. You know, it's something obviously you do during the week. You train with your friends or down the gym. It helps you to, you know, perhaps look at your overall health and consider your diet and your stress levels and things like that. As we see Kumar coming out from India for 145 kilos for his last squat. It is a sport that dominates your life, doesn't it?
It does, but in a good way.
Kumar's down. Can he get up?
Oh,
he's trying. He's rolling forward.
He stayed down a long time, and that's
Yeah.
really hard, I think, like you said, to get back up. So he didn't make the lift, but he'll move on to bench and deadlift. He did get 2 lifts.
Two
so,
lifts, yeah. I think you're right. I think the problem was that he was down in the hole too long, and it drained him of energy.
Yeah, I think so. Pause squats.
Yeah.
And you can train those,
Sure.
and it'll help you get out of the bottom. But if you don't train them, or even if you do, sometimes that's a tough situation to be in.
I can tell you now, to stay down there with no momentum whatsoever and try and start squatting up, it's extremely difficult.
Oh, it is. And just to follow up discussion of Unified, I think I mentioned that it is on the Special Olympics International website, but if you're looking, it's not that hard to find. But if you go to Special Olympics International and you go to coaching resources, you'll find that actually in the rules section.
Right.
Under powerlifting.
So you just got to get on that website, Chip, and have a good look around.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Here's Lopez, comes out 180 kilos. Beautiful setup, head up, chest up, drops it in, told to push it hard.
Come on.
Oh,
all the way to the top.
He's got it.
Yes.
Yes, he has. 180
Very nice.
kilos.
Oh, you can see he's excited, and his coach is excited. That's great.
Oh, Chip, that makes me cry.
That's wonderful.
Oh, my goodness. That is beautiful scenes here.
That's emotional.
I got the goosebumps. I've never cried before for a lifter.
I'll tell you, this is again back to.
Oh my goodness,
That's great, Ralph.
Ralph's just showed us some beautiful photos he just took then.
One of the best experiences I've ever had is being a unified partner. I mean, talk about goosebumps.
Yeah.
The most fun I've ever had in powerlifting is as a unified partner, and I've lifted in with the USA World Team.
Wow.
And nothing surpasses that.
Yeah, Chip, we've got Jonathan here.
Here we go.
I'm backing him. Come on, Jonathan. A bit heavy on
Just
the day.
couldn't get out of the bottom, but that's okay.
Yep, he got his opener.
Yep, he's good.
He drops the head, but he shouldn't. Very courageous attempts.
I'm sorry.
Beautiful control down, just lifts the hips in an attempt to get up out of the hole. But maybe, I don't know, maybe the jump in weight was perhaps a little much for him. He did jump by 20 kilos. That was a bit of a surprise to me. Maybe 10 first and just work the body up perhaps. Always a learning curve when you go to a competition as well. You know, you look back and think, okay, what can I take away from that? How did my body perform on the day?
Yeah, that's hopefully you learn and you keep moving forward. But that's a lot of weight.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a lot of weight. I believe actually both, let's see, Jonathan and David Hill are from Indiana, and they came together to the competition. So here's Trevor Tribble.
Trevor's also going 185. He just did 180 on his second attempt. So here we go. Let's see what he can do with it. He's driving up. The hips are through. It looks good.
Yeah. It's good. You can tell Trevor is excited. Yes.
I was just going to hope he didn't jump on his coach. He flattened that coach.
No, but he has a very good coach. He has a very good coach, and again, that's so important.
Look at the power. The bar bounces off the traps as he comes up.
Yeah.
Now, here's something special, folks. David Hill is going to do 277.5 kilograms. He weighs 126 kilos.
Wow.
Okay, so this is well over twice his body weight, and it's a big weight. Look at all that red.
David is also, I think I just mentioned this, but he's from the Hoosier State.
The what?
The Hoosier State.
What's that mean?
That's Indiana. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I forget this is an international, including Australia, audience here.
Here we go. Gets the setup. Drop it in, David. Drop it in. There's a depth. Works it up. How do the refs see it?
Let's see. Hopefully.
Yeah!
Oh, that's incredible.
And people in the crowd are jumping.
Oh, yeah,
for
jumping
joy.
up and down, and it's incredible.
Saw
that's
it.
exciting.
That's what we just saw.
Oh, man.
My goodness. Now that concludes our squat component of our Special Olympics program.
So let me again, Dr. Ralph Farquharson just walked by, and I wanted to mention his name, and Detmar Wolf. They run the training at La Manga that we've been talking about, and have done just a fantastic job on training athletes, and so we're going to sign off for right now, but that's important. Training, coaching is very important, so we'll sign off.
I really want to hear more about that from you, Chip. We're going to have a break now for 10 minutes and rejoin us for the bench press of our Special Olympics component. I hope you can join us then. We'll see you in 10. Welcome back to the Open Powerlifting Championships, IPF, in conjunction with the Special Olympics Powerlifting. I'm Christina Chamley. It's lovely to have your company here. We're nearly ready for a restart now. We've got the bench press component, and we've got 2 flights of lifters for you. We've got our Special Olympics component of the Open Powerlifting Championships of the IPF, and we're delighted to present this powerlifting to you at this event to showcase the joy of powerlifting, the fact that powerlifting is available as a sport for people who love the gym and like to do their strength training. You can get out in competition and just put your lifts together on the day with good coaching and have a fantastic time. As Tara gets a hug from the technical controller there, Gennady from Russia. Tara Mims, our only lady on the program, and she's just she wants blocks. She's just told the spotters to get the blocks for her feet, which is quite acceptable, but it's something that needs to be written on the attempt selection card. They've just reset the clock for her. Tara Mims, there's her coach, just setting her up, which is acceptable for Special Olympics, that the coach goes onto the platform to help the lifter get into position. And that's quite acceptable as Tara takes out 45 kilos. She got the press command, beautiful strong press. She's got a smile on her face, I can tell from there. And the coach is going to get her up. Hopefully he'll come out. It's always a struggle getting off the bench. Folks, this is actually really amazing because 45 kilos, look, that bar weighs 20 kilos. So there's 45 kilos on there. She's got a very narrow hand grip, so she's got a lot of tricep strength, and you really got to respect it. Most ladies off the street could not bench 45 kilos. I can tell you now, it took me quite a while to be able to bench 45 kilos, and that was with training. So you really... Those plates are deceptive. It's very heavy, but they're small plates. You know, it's heavy metal, right?
It is, and right now we have Jesus Perez from Mexico lifting.
Perez has got 50 kilos on the bar. Again, a narrow grip, beautiful touch, very strong, confident opener.
Very good lift, very good lift.
And he's loving his lifting today. I can just tell from his attitude as he goes off the platform.
And this lift is one of those lifts that the public relates to. If you have, if you're a lifter or you look like you lift, somebody may ask you, "How much do you bench?" Not realizing that there's other lifts that are just as or maybe more important in competition. So if you don't bench, you should be.
Yeah,
along with
right.
the other lifts.
Amanda Caton now. 60 kilo opener, very strong. I must correct myself. I made a mistake saying Tara was our only lady. Of course, Amanda's in there. They're both in the lightweight class division.
Uh-huh.
And Amanda, very strong with a 60 kilo opener.
Strong lady.
Women often have as one of their goals with bench pressing to be able to bench press their body weight. It's a big goal for women because just as a generalisation, we're not quite as strong as men in the bench press proportionately. Having said that, one of the strongest bench presser in the world is a woman, but I think most people would agree with me she is an absolute anomaly. But by and large, as a generalisation, proportionately, women struggle with the bench press. So a woman being able to bench press her body weight is the first goal she's looking for. And of course, this is raw without a equipped shirt. As we see Ramiro from Puerto Rico come out with 60 on the bar for him too. Now they've left the blocks there from Tara. I'm not sure if everybody wants the blocks, but
he's not a real tall lifter.
Okay.
Like me. So blocks are sometimes important so you can have your feet supported. Otherwise, the feet just they're not solid.
That was a beautiful bench, but I just want to double check that those blocks are staying there, but perhaps not every lifter wants them, Chip. I'm just a little bit concerned because if you put blocks on suddenly when you don't train like that, it'll alter your mechanics. So you'll have to take those off first. Chip's going to go and investigate for me. Oh. Abhishek, India, apologies for not pronouncing correctly. He's going to take the opener on 70, and in the middle weight class that he's in, around about that weight is a very popular opener here. Straight down, he missed the start command, I think. Yeah, he needs to wait for the start command, and his coach is going to talk him through that. And I think he's just got to switch on to controlling that bar down. And he's just a bit disappointed, but the coach will dial him back into what he needs to be doing now. So Patrick Nolman, USA, 70 kilos. The blocks have been taken away, I suspect, thanks to Chip racing out there and sorting that out. Thanks, Chip.
Oh, you're welcome.
There we go. Drives it back. Waits for the rack command. Yes.
Good lift.
lift.
Good lift. He's excited. What can you say?
And this is what we love. We love Chip. We love powerlifters to show their personality. You know, show us your joy. Show us your elation. Show what you're going through. The crowd wants to relate. We feel it with you. You know, if it's in you to show that, don't hold back. Let the crowd see it. You know?
Right. And we've got some athletes that are very animated, I guess is the right word. So,
perfect.
So that's good. We want more of that. I believe Jonathan Stikloza is one, and you'll see some big benching out of Jonathan today.
Adrian McGee, very high touch. Again, narrow, and loads of tricep strength there.
Good lift. You'll notice that the bar was at kind of an angle. Mm-hmm. At one time, that wasn't allowed. You couldn't have much of an angle at all.
Uneven lockout, yeah.
But now, as long as the bar does not go down, that's allowed. So,
yeah, and that's I'm very pleased that rule changed, because the lockout can be uneven, but you've still pushed it all the way. It hasn't gone backwards in any sense, and you haven't had a double movement. So why should it not be a good lift, you know?
No, that's true.
Now, Bonilla is coming out for us for 75 kilos for his start. He's just a bit rushed getting out on the platform, getting his wraps on there. He has a good look at the plates to make sure it's been loaded correctly. A lot of lifters will do that, having suffered a misload in the past. He's got 8 seconds to make a start. He gets a start. Beautiful touch. Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
75 kilos.
All right. Good lift.
Yep.
So he was probably rushed, may have not been quite ready to go. It's hard to say, but he got the lift. That's the bottom line. Excellent.
Yeah, and that's experience in competition that you see right there, that, you know, he doesn't lose it mentally just because he's got a bit rushed for some reason. He can compose himself the moment you put foot on that platform. Just reset yourself, focus on what you're doing and put it out of your mind, whatever just happened, and just switch on to what you're doing.
Yeah, and I think you said something, the word experienced. Most of these athletes they've lifted before in competition. Some of them, most of them have lifted at this level in Special Olympics, at World Games or National Games, but they all don't. With the exception of a few, they haven't been to this level of competition, which is the highest you can go in the IPF.
Tara sets herself. I just saw her setting her lats back, and she's got her arms locked out, down to the chest. Here she goes, driving it up. 47.5. My
yes.
goodness.
Good lift for Tara.
Oh, my goodness.
Tara's another lifter from the K Center, Fort Valley, Georgia.
And look, ladies often take little jumps in the bench press like this, just 2.5 or maybe 5 kilos at this sort of weight that they're benching, because to jump any higher is a little bit difficult to do. So even though Tara looks really strong, she'd be more comfortable with the 2.5 and maximum 5 kilos. It's a bit of a shock on the system to take an extra 5 kilos, which is about 10 or 11 or 12 pounds or something or other.
It is.
Yep.
And a lot of it may have to do with confidence. We all have confidence issues every once in a while, so that's important.
True. I think also, you know, as you said, it's experience. The more experience you have, the greater jumps you're prepared to train yourself to do. But having said that, it is confidence. You just think, I can't possibly lift another 5 kilos. It'll have to be 2.5. So here
Yes.
Romero's put 2.5 on for him as well. And we'll see this lovely touch. Gets a beautiful press. And locks it out and rack. Beautiful. I cannot see anything wrong.
All right. Omar Romero from Puerto Rico. You'll notice if you were watching earlier in the week, you have a lot of nations that are competing here. We have the USA, Puerto Rico, and Mexico, and India competing. But the rest of the week, we've had, I don't know, is it 100 maybe countries? Because there's a lot.
There's a great variation. We've got every region in the IPF represented except Oceania here. So here's Amanda, 65. She's taken the 5 kilo jump. That's courage.
Oh, that's great.
And
that's
she's
great.
done
Good
it well.
Good lift, Amanda. Strong lady.
There's a lot of training in that for a lady, her body weight, to lift 65 kilos like that at competition level. And I just want to maybe talk about that. You know, some people may ask the question, okay, this is the IPF Open Powerlifting Championships, but are the referees refereeing any different for the Special Olympics than they would the other program where we've got here? And we might come back to that to discuss that, because it may be a question that's in the back of some people's minds.
Okay.
Abhishek from India. Oh, he fixes. Oh, it drifts forward on him. Oh, my goodness. He's in trouble now, Chip. He's got 2 misses.
But he'll come back.
That was a really much better attempt.
I know.
He didn't dump the bar. So.
I think he'll come back and get that. What do you think?
Yeah, I do. I just wonder if he's setting a little bit far up the bench. He just needs to come back down again so he can drive back.
He might
just
be.
my thoughts.
That's a good point. So.
Chip, refereeing, what are we seeing? Is this the same refereeing as in the IPF? Is it the same rules?
It is, and the head referee on the far side, Dr. Claire Keel, obviously, she's been refereeing earlier this week, and I'll wait till
Yep.
we see
Patrick.
Patrick.
Oh, Patrick pushes it away.
Patrick was strong on that.
75
Good job.
kilos.
Good
Woo!
job. Good.
There we
Excellent.
go. There we go. That's the personality I'm looking for.
That's great. That's great. And Patrick's a strong lifter. Been lifting quite a while. The side judge, Dr. Clara Keel, the right side has been both a referee and a announcer at Special Olympics World Games, multiple World Games. So Alex Matheson, who's on the stage right now, the same. The last World Games, they were involved in the last World Games in Los Angeles. I'll tell you the rest after Adrian lifts.
Yep. Adrian's got 77.5 kilos on the bar for him. Oh, my goodness.
Easy lift. Easy lift.
So much strength.
Adrian McGee.
He's got long arms, which isn't helpful in bench press, but my goodness.
It is. So
on, Chip, yeah.
I'm sorry. So Dr. Claire Keel, Alex Matheson, who you saw on the platform talking, I think he was talking to one of the spotter loaders. He was at World Games in Los Angeles, and Johnny Graham, Gaston Perage. So we have a very good support and participation by IPF referees, from IPF referees.
Perez, must admit, he's shaping up to be one of my favourites here. 80 kilos. Oh, he's fighting. My goodness.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. He got his opener.
He did, again, a very big jump. He went from 50 to 80. It's hard sometimes to tolerate that very big increase, and you can see his body's putting everything into that.
It was no lack of trying.
Not at all. Pornia, 82.5. Oh, he's having a good time. Enjoying his lifting.
Puerto Rico has a very good powerlifting program, but they also have a very good Special Olympics powerlifting program.
Yeah, I was really. I'll talk about that in a sec. Here we go. Oh yes.
All right.
So strong.
Yes.
For my eyes, it's been wonderful to come here and see South American and Central American nations and learn a little bit about the personality and attributes of powerlifters. And I see that a lot of these people from these countries are extremely explosive power. And it's just a generalisation that they have such speed in their lifting. And it's that literally that fast twitch fibre. You know, they are explosive lifters. They don't tend to grind. They tend to power up.
And that's a very good point, because it really and it really goes back to coaching and training. And if you're practicing that, you should be able to perform that. So that's important that you learn. Your athlete learns the proper. If you're looking at speed, especially at the bottom of a lift, then you need to practice that.
Here's Tara. She's getting her hands adjusted by coach. 50 kilos. Come on, Tara. Oh, she does mince meat of it.
Oh, yeah. That looked like a good lift from here.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Good for Tara. Tara is, again, one of the...
Oh.
Yeah. Again, she likes to fist bump.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's okay.
High fives all around. But look, I love how She cocks the wrists and she drives the elbows back. That's a beautiful
But
technique.
she's solid. You notice she's solid all the way through.
That's good benching there.
From Fort Valley, Georgia, the K-Center team.
Well, she's doing them proud, I can tell you now, and I hope they're all tuned in.
I hope they are.
Watching and listening.
I would almost bet that somebody is, and they have to send me an email.
Send
Let
us
me
a
know.
message.
Okay.
Send us a message if you're watching this. We hope you enjoy it, and this is so very enjoyable for us. Romero.
Oscar Romero.
Oscar.
Yes.
Omar Romero.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Omar.
Omar Romero. And he just uses his thumb there to get the right spot on the bar. His particular technique, 65 kilos for Omar. And he's away, he's driving it. Oh my goodness.
Oh, lockout.
Perfect.
Lockout was good.
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
And he struts off.
You got a strut.
You got a swagger.
Yeah, Christine mentions this, or she's mentioned this more than once, that the strut, well, I think what it's called, the when you put your hands down, it's a bodybuilding thing.
Yeah,
What's
the pose.
that called?
The pose.
I can't remember what that pose is called.
I don't know what that pose is
I
called.
know, but I can't remember.
Yeah.
So I'm getting old, so that makes it harder. But so anyway, to show your passion,
Yes.
to show your excitement,
Yes.
it's important, and it's good for the rest of us out here.
And you deserve it for all the work you've put in. Amanda Caton, 75 kilos. She's got stuck. Yeah, a bit heavy for her.
Yeah. She's a strong lady.
She's very strong. She did put 10 kilos on that, and to be honest with you, I probably would have put 5 in my mind just to keep it consistent with the jump she'd already made. But perhaps she had a goal for 75, and I can understand that. This is the platform to go for your lifts. If you've got personal records you want to break, you want to try and do it here. So this is where sometimes on that third attempt, you'll see lifters really push themselves to get those goals.
And that's important, to push yourself. I don't think anybody's leaving anything on the table, so to speak, here.
No.
It's
He needs this lift. He bounced it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he beat the press.
Well, yeah.
Unfortunately, he's DQ'd. And he's got a big round of applause from the crowd. He's just not dialing into waiting for that press command from the referee. So he's got a little bit of work to do. No doubt he's strong. There's no doubt at all.
He'll be back. You'll see him in the deadlift. So stay tuned.
Absolutely. And, I just on that point, sometimes when a lifter disqualifies because they don't get any lifts, here we see Nolman, or just, it's heavy down, he muscles it up, my goodness.
Wow.
That was heavy, but he put...
A lot of strength. So
we've got up and down movement, and we've got beat the rack command there.
Yeah.
But the strength was definitely there.
Real important to wait for the head referee's commands. That's it's important.
And look, it's easy for this to happen. It happens all over the place that a lifter will miss here or not here or forget to wait for the command. They're so focused on what they're going to do. And one of the fundamental things is you've got to wait for the ref to tell you to do it.
Right. I've been lifting since 1967.
Wow.
So I'm not sure how old that makes me. But
yes. Nearly 50 years of lifting.
Okay, Adrian
Oh
McGee.
my goodness.
Oh.
There we go.
That was tough.
80 kilos.
He got it.
That's fantastic.
A little rocky going up, but that's okay. He got it. He has a twin. Andre McGee.
Okay.
And he didn't make it this time, but another good lifter in the
Big
family.
shout out to Andre.
That's right.
Your brothers.
Andre, hope you're lifting, and there's a lot of others back at the K Center. I'm hoping it's Saturday, so you don't know what people might be doing on Saturday, but we have American football today, so hopefully that's in the afternoon. So hopefully everybody's out there watching. You can hear our voices.
And remember, you can get on YouTube and watch all of these lifts again. Here's Perez from Mexico. Oh, he beats the Perez command in desperation.
He was a little in a hurry.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, he wanted to get that off him fast.
Oh. My.
Okay. And look, don't underestimate the bench. It's a very technical lift. It's got so many elements to it. And, it looks like you just lay down and bring it down and push it back up again. It is nothing like that at all. It is so technical to get everything right in the right spot to even be able to press it.
It is, and you may have done this earlier, but I'd like to point out that the guys around the platform, the spotter loaders with the white shirts on, those guys probably have one of the most difficult jobs in the house, and I hope you all can appreciate that. They're quick, they're good, they can spot or catch a lift that goes bad, so they do technically accurate lift-offs. So I think that you should, if you ever run into these guys, tell them how much you appreciate what they do.
Bonilla, 90 kilos for the biggest bench press of this group, and he's done it. He's got first place in the middleweight class here.
All right.
There we go.
That's great.
There we go. By far and away.
Oh, excellent. We like to see the technically well done lifts.
And
good example.
Bonilla's really got that. He's got all those elements together.
Now load the bar to 72.5 kilos for Alex Merritt. We are starting our second flight of bench press.
Okay, we're going to swing into our second flight now of our Special Olympics bench pressing program.
The bar is loaded.
And I think it's Alex Merritt up with the USA, 72.5 kilos for his opener. He's in the heavyweight, so there's 4 guys here in the heavyweight division. And we've seen the lightweight and the middleweight, as you just saw. So we've got our heavies and super heavies now. Alex
Merritt.
Perfect bench press.
Looked easy for a third attempt.
That's a first. That's a first. We're on to our second round now. We're on to the heavy and super heavy. Yep.
And the weight continues.
Yep, that's it.
So, excuse me, Alex, I may have mentioned this earlier, but Alex is from the Atlanta, Georgia area, and his coach is Mark Cassey, who's been a Special Olympics world coach, along with Todd Youngblood, but they compete in our Power Partners or Unified Powerlifting in Tennessee. Just about every year they've been able to come up and compete, and we really appreciate that.
Here's Kumar from India. He's such a tall lifter. He's got to get down on that bench, get his positioning right. Takes a 80-kilo opener. Oh, he beat the press command.
Didn't wait for the press.
There's a problem. The coach is going to tell him what's happened here is you have to leave it on the chest until he presses.
Yeah.
So Gennady, the Russian coach, is also explaining that, and so is a member of the jury.
He'll be back. Yep. He'll be back. I'd like to mention for the 2 India athletes, they came all the way from India, and I think they arrived in Miami. I believe it was yesterday, and then drove up. I'm sorry, 2 days ago. They arrived on the 17th to Miami and then came up here yesterday. So they go back Sunday.
My goodness.
So imagine to me that would be tough, very difficult.
Tough.
But you notice they're doing very well.
90 kilos on the bar for Lopez from Puerto Rico. Very high touch. Wow. Fantastic.
All right. Good lifting.
It's wonderful to see the venue here filling up. We've got many of the IPF officials in here and lifters from during the week coming in to check it out and get inspired and enjoy powerlifting. Steve Lyons, 95 kilos for his opener, which would put him in second place in the heavy category as we go. Steve hits it. Oh, yes.
All right. Good job. Good job, Steve. And I mentioned this earlier, but I was a partner for Steve in a competition, Special Olympics Southeastern competition in Atlanta a couple years ago, and that was one of the most exciting, rewarding things that I've ever done. And unified powerlifting is growing in Special Olympics. It's just the rules have just changed. If you want to find out how to do unified powerlifting, go to the Special Olympics website and look under coaching resources. Dion Thomas.
$105. There we go.
All right. Dion strong. He knows what he can do, and he does it.
Absolutely. And now we into the super heavyweights for these opening benches. We've got Trindle coming through with 145 kilos for his opener. He's been competing for 5 years, and his bench press PB is 165, so this should be a comfortable opener for him to get on the board, and that's what we like to see. People choose intelligent openers that they can probably do for a triple or something like that, so that they know they're strong enough.
Oh, that's so important. We've seen in the past some coaches just not being as familiar with what their athletes can do, and better to start low than and finish than not finish.
Oh, slams the body back
Easy.
into the bench and drives it away.
Yeah, good. Trevor's got a lot of experience in powerlifting.
It shows there. Yep.
It does.
Jonathan Stocklows is coming out with 152.5 kilograms. Competing for 19 years. Fair to say, loves the sport.
You'll notice, I think Christine mentioned this really awesome Titan suit he's wearing. Got a lot of color.
Yeah, that's a Team USA, one of the Team USA sublimated singlets where the pattern is, imbued into the fabric. I don't know how to say it, but they look fantastic and they wear really well. Here we go. Sets himself, chest to the bar. Beautiful touch, and he drives it up. My goodness.
All right.
He is a bench technician.
He is
yes.
a bench aficionado. I can hardly say it.
Aficionado.
Yeah.
Oh, that was beautiful technique. What I love about that, he's got great tension through his back. His trunk is absolutely tense. He's set himself You can see his chest actually push up to meet the bar. That means he's got maximum tension, and he just drives the thing home.
And that's from good coaching and experience. You notice he also, his feet were flat on the floor, and the rule allows you to slide the foot, but it cannot come off the platform. In other words, you cannot see underneath the foot. Is that right, Christine?
Yeah.
Okay.
David Hill, 180 kilo opener. He's a big guy. He's 126 kilo of body weight. It's a big bench. Oh, chest rises up, and he bulldozes it through.
Wow. Well, that's great. And he's got,
Yeah.
he's excited.
Yeah.
He's got that timing down perfect, too. Right with the head referee's call, the press call. And we may have talked about this already, but there's three commands in the bench. The athlete must bring out the bar. The bar must be steady, still, and then they get the signal to start, and it comes to the chest. Same thing, must be solid, still on the chest, and not sink in, and then the signal to press, and then rack. That's the third signal.
And we're here with Kumar. He's taking the 80 again. He's just got to get his head around, waiting for that press command. There we go. Now we're talking. And
all right, let's see what.
I think he beat the rack command.
May have been. Yeah, that's too bad.
And this is a problem. He's going to have to think of all these different things. He's definitely waited for the press. That was perfect. He gets it up the top, but I think he just drifts it back to the rack just before the ref says rack. If you're out there, you need to practice this every time you're benching in the gym, and you got to do your benching obviously the way your coach says, but you got to practice waiting for someone, and get someone at the gym, your coach or your people you're training with, to actually say the commands so that you get used to waiting for it.
So,
Merritt.
Alex Merritt.
Nice.
Oh, that was pretty.
Perfect.
Good lift. Yeah, it's important when training. Some athletes may not need this, but some may need the use of the commands every time they train. In other words, when you go, every rep is a start, press, and then
and rack. Yeah, or whatever. Start
or if you you might do. You'll do repetitions, but you need to use those commands on all three lifts actually as much as possible.
That's absolutely right. And we just see Lopez here coming out with 97.5. We just watch this lift. Puerto. Straight down, press, good, drives it up. Wait. There we go.
Oh,
perfect.
Right.
Yep.
Good.
I had a coach who used to, in benching, she would say start. I'd put it onto the chest. She would vary the amount of seconds she would take to call press so that I had to listen. From 1, 2, or 3 seconds, and I never knew which one it was going to be, so that I had to listen to the press. And that obviously helps you be strong because you're holding it longer than you need to down the bottom. But it also forces you to stop anticipating and to wait till you hear it, not when you think it's coming.
Good ideas. Steve Lyons.
Beautiful, smooth bench press.
Let's see what the referee said.
Yeah.
They said good lift with 3 whites. Yeah, that sounds like a great training technique. To kind of override your the lifter or athlete's tendency maybe to you get you get into this highly focused state, and you forget, that you need to wait sometimes, and I've done it.
We've all done it.
So that's important to add that element into training. Dion Thomas.
107.5. He's working it. He's working it. He's not giving up.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah. Well earned. Well earned.
Yeah, well done.
Well done. So, and I mentioned this more than once, but Dion's coach and Dion have attended the IPF's training school, or the powerlifting training school.
The coaches clinic in La Manga.
La Manga, Spain. An
Yeah.
absolutely wonderful place. The largest, I believe, the largest sports training facility in the world. There's all these British soccer teams that come there. There's tennis, high-level tennis training, and I don't recall all the other sports, but the powerlifting training is excellent, and a lot of good information on how to coach, how to develop training programs. So just excellent training, and again, Todd Youngblood went with me over a year ago, and Dion to that training. So you might want to consider.
It's Trevor Trindle.
Oh, yes.
Now, if you are interested in...
Trevor did great. 3 whites, can't beat that.
No, perfect.
Or as we say in Tennessee, you can't beat it with a stick.
Yeah. We've got a similar expression, but not quite the same. But yeah, it means you're tough. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Here's our Jonathan. 160. Gives us the power salute.
Jonathan Stickloser. He is a great bencher.
Solid muscle.
He's a good squatter too. Really good squatter.
Very good. Oh, I like how he retracted his scap there, or pulled his shoulders back and got nice and tight through the back. He's got a beautiful setup.
Here we go.
Oh, look at the technique.
Yeah, bring it down slow. Touch the chest.
Oh, drifted back, Jonathan.
That's okay. Maybe just a little heavy.
Yeah.
And Christine, as you were just saying, that's all right.
Nice.
He worked at it. He did as much as he could do, I think. The technique of rolling your shoulders under and trying to align your what I believe that's really doing is trying to align your chest and triceps and deltoid, the shoulder muscles, to make them be able to push together as efficiently as possible. I'm not sure if that's the best description.
I'm following you.
but anyway, it's a better efficiency.
David Hills put 7.5 kilo on this. He's well and truly in the lead. Big air. Nice touch. Oh, has he got it? He is.
Oh, yeah.
He's locking it out.
Let's
I
see
reckon
what
he's
the
got
judges
it.
say.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. 2 whites. That's all you need. Good lift for David.
Absolutely brilliant.
And there's other considerations in the bench that you would want to work with your athlete on. The grip, wider versus narrow, and a lot of that's due to there's better leverage if the grip is wide. If the grip is narrow, using more of the back of the arm, the triceps. So just things to consider.
work on. I mean, I know as a lifter develops, they can often feel more and more confident to go wider and wider. But Kumar needs this to stay in a competition. Now he has to wait once he presses it.
Ooh.
I think he's got it, Chip. Here we go.
Yes!
Woo!
Wow, that's
He pulls it
that's
back.
one to shout about.
Oh, my goodness.
And I'm glad he didn't jump on his coach.
It's goosebump time.
Oh man, he had two no lifts, and that's the one that counts, the one that you get. So
Oh, my goodness. What a recovery.
He is still on the list. He's still
going to total. So far, so good.
He will total.
Alex Merritt comes out after that incredibly exciting situation there. 92.5 here for Alex. Oh, he's got a fight on his hands.
Fight it. Okay.
Yes.
There's a song that relates to this. I fought the bar and I won. That's a little corny. But
Watch this. He does fight. Have we got a replay? It doesn't look like we've got a replay on that lift, unfortunately.
Well. He got it. That's the important thing.
Chip, I hope everyone can realise that they can go back and check this session out again on YouTube, and all this commentary, all this image will be all there. So people can go back and check it all out, watch it again. Athletes can go home and watch it when they're ready with their coach to talk through, things they want to work on, notes they want to make for next championship. And everything's an experience in itself, but it's also a chance to learn some things.
It is. And the chance to be, let's watch Steve.
Lions! Like a lion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Good job.
Ooh, and it's a smile. Hey, where'd the coach go?
He went in the back, I think. So, it's all those things. Learning is important, is learning how to improve the lifter's performance, have them on the stage, the world stage, and exceeding expectation. It's also an opportunity for a lot of people out there, and this could be family or others to get just really excited about what their athletes are doing, and that's so important.
Lopez comes out, lots of chalk on the hands, got to get a good grip on this bar. He's put 102.5, so he's gone over that magic 100 mark. And needs a very good grip on the bar. Make contact. These Alico bars are fantastic in the hand, Chip. I went and got my hands on it before anybody else did before this championship.
Oh,
he flares the elbows. Oh, I think he's stuck.
Oh.
Nah.
Oh, well.
There we go.
He tried. He really, I think that was probably his absolute max, or maybe slightly more. So he tried. He worked it. He didn't leave anything on the bar, so to speak.
That's it. Now, Chip, just talking about experience and watching this again, ever since I started powerlifting, I kept a little hard-covered notebook in my training bag. I used to write notes about things that I figured out at the gym, or something somebody told me, and especially when I went to a championship or an event, a competition, I'd always write my temp selections, how I went, what I ate on the morning, how I was feeling, things that I found worked, music that works for me, various cues that work. And every time I compete, I would reread the book again. As we just watched Thomas here on 110 for his final bench.
Dion Thomas, Fort Valley, Georgia.
Oh, he's
Dion.
in trouble.
Dion, that's okay.
That's okay.
He did. I think he probably did the absolute best he could.
He
and
did.
What you just said, Christine, is really important. I try to encourage coaches to do that. I do that myself. I have a little book that I keep track of everything, including weigh-in
Yes.
and
Oh, yes.
making weight, and all those little details are important. How much sleep you get.
food that you find works
Food.
for you during the championship and stuff that
Food.
doesn't work for you? And
Food, the travel to the meet. There's some. I know there's a lifter from way back, Fred Hatfield. He wrote a book on powerlifting, and one of the things he talks about is the impact of travel on performance. And so, the folks from India may have been feeling that,
Yeah.
and it's tough. It's tough, So
Trevor Trindle comes steaming out, sets himself nice, back on the traps there.
strong lifter.
Oh my goodness, it's flying up.
Oh wow!
Wow,
All right.
that was his best bench.
Trevor has a good lift. Trevor Trindle. Excellent. From Indiana.
So-
Indiana, USA. I'm sorry.
Trevor Trindle throws down the gauntlet to Jonathan. He puts 157 on there. And Jonathan now has to get this lift to beat Trevor. What's he going to do?
Okay, hopefully everybody gets behind. The crowd sounds like they're revving up and getting behind this lift. This is one of his favorite lifts.
Yes, you can tell.
Jonathan's
He's
close up.
done a lot of benching by the look of him.
He has.
Here we go. Come on, Jonathan.
Let's get it.
Come on now. Drift it back.
Ooh.
Oh, not today.
Oh, good effort. You'll notice that Jonathan has a fairly close grip, so he's able to do more with the. He has a close grip, but he's able to do more with fairly short upper arm.
Yeah, he's got a great benching body.
So he can do that. I think
Yeah.
a lot of athletes use a lot of power lifters use a little bit wider grip.
Yep.
It's just something you have to figure out.
If he could just start to experiment with moving out again, and I'm sure he has moved out with his grip, but even further, he's going to find he can recruit some of that shoulder strength. He's got good shoulder strength by the look of him. Recruit a bit of that under the bar and get it off the chest. And I think he's got even much further to go with his benching, as strong as he is. There's plenty there.
I agree. David Hill, also from Indiana, USA. 190 kilograms. 190.
Yeah, I think this is a good attempt selection because I didn't think he had a lot more in him. There we go. No.
Oh. He was a little bit too much. But
he lifted his max there with 187.5 today. I did think he didn't have a lot more room to move, but he did the right thing by having a go. And what he can say to himself is, I walked away. That is the absolute most I could lift today.
And that's important.
Yeah.
Did I do my best? And he can say yes.
Yep. Now, we're going to wind up now. We've got about 10 minutes break, and then we're going to come back with the deadlift. Chip, I hope you'll join me again if you can for the deadlift.
Oh, since you've asked. How can I refuse?
Oh, wonderful. Okay, we'll look forward to your company then.
Welcome back to the Special Olympics division of the IPF Powerlifting's men's and women's IPF Worlds. 37th and 46 women's and men's IPF Worlds. So what you'll see is a continuation of the competition today, and this is again is the Special Olympics division or Special Olympics part of the competition. And while we're waiting for the first athlete to approach the bar on the deadlift, want to remind everybody that the Special Olympics athletes competing here today are here because of the IPF's interest in partnering and interest in having Special Olympics as part of this competition. So we have Tara Nims from USA, Georgia, lifting now. And let's see, Tara's over the bar. She's pulling, looks pretty easy, locks it out, and let's see what the judges give her.
Tara.
Excellent,
Fantastic.
excellent. Three whites.
Thank you, Chip, for getting us underway with the deadlifts. I was just speaking to the great Ilya Strick and Brenda Vandermeulen out there in the break, and they've been in here watching the Special Olympics lifting, and they absolutely loved it. They said, wasn't that a great moment when that guy went and jumped on his coach? And
Oh, great. It's exciting.
It is.
That's what makes for a good Special Olympics competition, and of course Open Powerlifting has the same excitement, but a little bit more. Okay. Looks good for.
He got the lift.
Looks good for Samanthan. His first deadlift. He's from India. India came all the way to the USA
Long way.
2 days ago.
My goodness.
Oh, so sometimes that has an impact, but they're working through it and they're doing great.
Amanda Caton, 97.5.
Hey. Oh. How's it going?
And it's a good lift.
All right.
Oh, look, we've had some really famous powerlifters come in here and check this out this morning. Blaine Sumner walked in and checked it out for quite a while. And a lot of athletes here have filed in and have loved just sitting back and watching our Special Olympics partners here. And here's Perez from Mexico with 105 kilo on the bar. Mexican strength.
Okay.
See what the refs say. It's a good lift.
It is a good lift. And this is such a visual. Christine, this is such a visual lift. It's great because there's no racks or anything else to get in their way. And everybody can relate to the deadlift. It's
absolutely.
just, sometimes they'll ask you how much can you bench, but how much you pick up is really important. And so you'll see these athletes pick up a lot of weight today.
And for overall body strength and health, deadlifting, you can't beat it. Whoa, here we go. We just had a good flex by Nolman.
He's excited.
And so he should be. This is the, wow, fantastic. Yeah.
Three white lights. That's what they want.
Big high five for the coach.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see in the replay what it looks like.
Oh, beautiful the way he rolls the shoulders back there at the top. Fully locked out.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm loving it.
I get excited every time
too.
I come to a special or any kind of powerlifting meet. It's exciting, but this is
Chip, tell
extra.
us about your Special Olympics powerlifting events on your calendar. Obviously, you're here. What else do you do on your calendar?
Well, we have as far as on the more local, regional level, we have a big competition in Atlanta, Georgia, which is USA lifters, and this could be from any state, but generally it's mostly Southeast. Competing, I think it's the 22nd of January. So that'll be fun. It'll include unified powerlifting. Okay, let's see.
Bonilla does a beautiful job with that.
Vidal Bonilla from Puerto Rico. So that's the next competition I'll go to, and actually I'm thinking about deadlifting with a partner, a Special Olympics partner. I'm not Special Olympics, but I can be a partner, and we do that a lot. I've done it. I train 2 Special Olympics athletes, and I'll either partner with them or one of Todd Youngblood's athletes, because I've done that before. But that's that, and then other events, the IPF events, I'll be involved with those, and our next big Special Olympics event will be in 2018 in Seattle. It's a U.S. national games, and then 2019 we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see how Omar does here. I'm sure he'll do well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very strong.
Oh,
that
easy.
That was 120 kilos, people. He only weighs 62 kilos.
Great
Nearly
lift.
Twice his body weight.
That's exciting. Great lift for Omar Romero from Puerto Rico. So we have.
So next year on the calendar, you've got your. Did you say that's a regional sort of thing?
It is.
Yep.
And there's others similar to that, state competitions, USA state competitions where I'll go. And
what about on the actual world scene of Special Olympics then? Talk to me about that calendar.
Okay, we've got
McGee.
We've got Adrian McGee.
Wow, straight up.
All right.
Deadlifting body.
Oh man, easy for Adrian, real easy. So excuse me. The next after our for the U.S. after we do that and compete and prepare for World Games, which is next year, 2019. Athletes from all over the world will lift in the World Championships, the Special Olympics Powerlifting World Championship in Abu Dhabi.
And is that next year?
2019.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep.
So
you don't have a World Championships every year?
No.
Okay.
No, we don't. It's every 4, just like the Olympics.
I see.
The last one was in Los Angeles, and it was great. We had great representation and fantastic lifting
Tara
from athletes.
Mims with 92.5. Much. Good job. She holds on to it.
Oh, yeah.
Smooth.
And the referees say, good job. Good lift.
So, yeah, I remember seeing a lot of footage from the Los Angeles event. And it looked like a huge event. You had a really big crowd there and beautiful platform. And I remember seeing, photos and video, and I thought, this is terrific. But I didn't realise that's only every 4 years.
No, it's every 4 years. The previous World Games was in Athens, Greece.
Wow.
One before that was in Shanghai, China. So this will be great. Oh, let's see how
95 kilos.
Samantha does.
And I think he's got a lockout problem with the knees.
Yeah, I think so.
And also they thought there was a little bit of up and down movement. We might see it on the replay.
Yeah.
He's got to lock those knees right back.
Yeah.
Well, I've been to Abu Dhabi.
Oh, you have?
Yes.
Okay.
And I very much like Abu Dhabi, I have to say. So I'm sure you're going to enjoy a little break there. I hope you get some time to see around a little bit. It's a long way for you to go.
Well, it's the World Special Olympics. Let's watch Amanda here.
105 kilos, Amanda.
Yeah, you'll notice Amanda got 3 whites, but you'll notice that Amanda and some of the other athletes use a wide stance. So what that does is it allows you, it's just better efficiency as far as pulling, and the other athletes use a narrow stance, and it just depends on what works best for athletes, and so it's mechanically what's best for
Perez. Is he going to get the lockout though? No.
Jesus. He didn't get the lockout, but he looked strong. He looked very strong there.
He's strong. He's just got to really pull it to full lockout. Watch this, folks. He gets it all the way, but then he's going to snap those knees back. And then he goes to put it down just a little bit soon. But plenty of strength.
Plenty of strength.
Now, Patrick Nolan. He's pumping himself up, Chip.
Yeah.
He's got it. Coach just adjusted the socks just to protect those shins, folks, because that bar comes up along the shins, and my goodness, it can take some skin off. Here he goes, Patrick Nolan.
Yes.
Woo! Yeah.
Great job in 3 whites for Patrick.
He's loving it.
Oh, yeah.
He's not going to sleep tonight, is he?
He won't.
He's so excited.
So the excitement doesn't go away right away. It's
Watch this, folks. There we go. Hands up.
oh yeah, King Kong. I love it.
Me too.
I just remembered we were talking about the bodybuilding.
Oh yeah,
move.
the pose. Yeah.
That's called the crab. I
Oh,
think.
is it? Oh, well, that makes
I don't
sense.
know why I remembered that, but so that just shows, look out, I'm
big
coming.
Big flex.
Yeah,
Muscle
yeah.
guy.
I'm strong.
And this guy's very muscly. Vidal Bonilla.
Yeah.
Getting last minute instructions from the coach. What coach wants him to concentrate on.
Puerto Rico. You'll notice the belts. There's a couple of belt manufacturers here in the building, and Titan's one of them.
Yep.
He's got a Titan lifting suit on there. So.
And the knee sleeves.
Knee
Tighten.
sleeves.
There we go.
So
125.
that's great.
Yeah,
That's
there. He spots his cheer squad.
3 whites.
And he bounces off like a kangaroo.
So the equipment, a kangaroo. Oh, that's right. I get it. Oh, Christine is from Australia, so she would know.
There's a little kangaroo hop coming off.
What I don't understand, why is it the rest of the world doesn't have kangaroos?
Well, see, there it goes. Kangaroo hop. I do it myself. I hop off the platform.
So why is it is it that there are not kangaroos in the rest of the world?
Chip, that is an absolutely unanswerable question. Nobody knows.
Okay, I'm glad I asked it.
We are a big island all by ourselves, so there wasn't a lot of crossover. So I guess once the sea levels rose and chopped us off, we had our animals, and I don't know how it goes, Omar. Chip, I'm looking at Omar.
Everything they need there. Okay.
Is Omar. He flexes down.
Omar.
Oh, it's heavy.
But he tried. Notice how he just didn't tug it and drop it, or he stayed with it. He kept trying. So that's the mark of a true power lifter is someone who will not give up. So these athletes are working hard. They're working hard for placing in this event. So I think we should all
What I love about this is these guys here are absolutely pushing to their max. And I mean, this is what competition's about, folks. I mean, they can do lots of reps of weights a lot lighter, but this is the time to push yourself to that absolute limit, and this is what we're seeing. willing to try weights you may never have tried before.
Adrian McGee.
Wow.
Let's see what the
That was
referees
perfect
say.
to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he looked strong. He looked strong and really did a great job, and the referees liked it, so that's what's important. So there's some other things about the bench press or the deadlift that I don't know if we talked about. The athlete, and this is open powerlifting, we're using IPF rules. The athlete or lifter cannot drop the weight. They must be in control. The athlete cannot support the bar on the thighs. And so we've seen some really good lifting, and athletes are lifting according to rules. There's been some minor.
Oh, here he goes.
Good job.
And the referees say good lift.
Yes, Samanthan Abhishek from India.
A huge roar from the crowd there. And it's wonderful for this crowd to get behind all these lifters.
Oh, yeah.
Can I just say, Chip, it is really a big thing for a lifter to walk out here on this platform, look out and see all these people in front of them. It's so unfamiliar from your training gym. I know. It's just, visually, the whole situation is just electric, really. And so, you just got to realise, you're competing in the gym, you're lifting in the gym. When you come to competition, everything's different and everything's a challenge. And, hats off to, put yourself out there on the biggest platform of the year with the crowd in front of you. A lot of people train with very few people around them. They're not used to a big crowd screaming at them.
Well, yeah, and it can be stressful.
It can be good too. It can be positive.
Good. Yeah. So,
Tara Mims.
I think a little stress is good for all of us.
She knows what she's got to do. Is she having another go? Oh. It's not coming up, Coach.
Doesn't want to come up.
It's all right, Tara.
That's okay.
It happens to all of us.
That's okay. Tara has two good lifts, and so she's in the competition. So we'll see how things come out.
The biggest thing for me is to try and get a total. And that she's done. She's got her total. And here's the other competitor in the lightweight class, which is a wonderful Amanda Caton, coming out with 112.5, folks. A little lady going to pull. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful lift.
Really strong.
Absolutely
good job,
brilliant.
Amanda. 3 whites.
And that concludes those ladies' day. They've done 9 lifts at maximum weights, and now the party starts.
All right. So, the bar will continue to go up, and that will make you all smile, we hope, and clap a lot out here in the audience, but hopefully folks back home will smile and clap too.
I hope so, Perez. I hope some people in Mexico have tuned in to watch Perez. 115. How do the refs see this? No.
Didn't look like he locked it out all the way.
And that's something for Perez to work on. It's just that final lockout and how that's got to feel.
But I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I was just going to say it's a feeling. You feel that you're locked out, isn't it? And it's just getting used to that feeling of where the bar is on you when you're locking out and how the body needs to feel at the end of the lift.
And that's right, Christine. And I think the hardest part, of course, is when the weight is close to your max, is trying to get your shoulders
down. Here he goes.
Oh.
Patrick Nolan. Yes!
All right. Good job, Patrick. Good job. And you notice he
we got a dance.
He's excited.
Well. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to cry again, Chip.
That's okay.
I'm going to do a little pat on the back.
I get choked up too. But you notice that Patrick had his shoulders back or in line with the body, and
Love it.
Jesus Perez
Yeah.
wasn't able to do
That's
that.
right.
So it's just a matter of pulling within your capability.
That's it. Omar Ramiro. Now, he had trouble with this, 127.5. So let's see what he can do with this now. Yeah, the hips are in a better position, but no.
Oh. Good try.
You know,
Good
Chip,
try.
just looking at our lifter there, Ramiro, there's things he can work on to try and get that up, and he'll go back and obviously review this with coach and just see if there's a few little positioning things that he could do to try and help him get that initial power off the ground. And I sincerely hope we keep seeing him at this level and seeing all our athletes here at this level. I'd love to think they'll go away, work on stuff, be inspired to increase their proficiency with their technical and their strength, and be inspired to keep going.
Well, that's a key word: inspiration, and being successful like this will, I think, it will
lights the
help.
fire, doesn't it?
but it will take those athletes to the next level.
Yeah.
It'll take those athletes to stay involved, and that's what we want. Stay involved, inspire others.
Yep.
Exceed expectations, and here we go.
Vidal
Here we go.
pulls it through.
Vidal Bonilla.
He loves it. What do they say? It's a good lift.
All right.
Woo! And
All right.
Mr. Robert Keller, meet director, goes, wow.
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 Pretty impressive.
Watch this. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
The lifter knows when they've got it.
Oh yeah. So this is exciting, and Christine, I really appreciate the opportunity to be involved, and this is great to be able to provide some little bit extra color and background on Special Olympics athletes.
Oh, Chip,
it's been fun.
Yeah, I'm just so grateful to have you here. It's been a wonderful experience for me as we see Adrian McGee pull up 172.5 kilos.
Good. He is good. And he's excited. He doesn't show it like some athletes does, but you can tell. I can tell because I know him.
He had to work on it, Chip.
Oh yeah. You see the white powder on his legs. That's talcum powder, and what that does is it allows the bar to travel a little easier on the legs. And Christina already mentioned the long socks. That prevents. It's real important as far as not scarring up the athlete's legs and the problems from different types of bloodborne pathogens.
There's Kumar underway. He's totaled now with 90 kilos, of course. The beauty about that first deadlift is if you haven't disqualified already, if you get that first deadlift in, you've got your total. So reason to celebrate the first deadlift in. And Alex Merritt now needs to get this 125 or 130? 125 it's showing there. Yep. Oh, 125. Sorry, I'm just not following on the scorecard properly.
Yeah.
Gets her hands into position. Mixed grip, as you see there. So many powerlifters use the mixed grip. 1 over, 1 under. Pulls it up beautifully. Looks at the ref, gets it down. Command.
Okay.
Textbook.
Easy lift by Alex.
So I think we've got Jonathan next. Stoklosa, 130 kilos on the bar for Jonathan. Here he comes. Oh, he gives us the crab, Chip. We get the crab.
Oh, I love it.
Come on, Jonathan. Oh, my goodness.
Easy weight.
What did I just see?
He's a powerhouse.
Wow.
That's what you just saw.
Every camera's on him, I can tell you, Chip.
He is exceeding expectations.
That's it.
The folks out here and the audience are going, I don't think he can pick that much weight up, but he did it. And so that changes a lot of minds and perspectives.
Perceptions, yeah, that's right.
I mentioned earlier the unified powerlifting. I encourage everybody to try to look into that.
I want to do that now.
Oh, good. Well,
Have you got any female athletes you can pair me up with?
You can do that. You can pair up a male and a female.
Oh, you can? Okay.
You can take, say, a Special Olympics athlete.
Here's Lyons.
Oh,
I think he's okay with it, Chip.
let's see.
Yes,
Oh, good.
Yes.
Good. I was wondering whether he had his shoulders back, but I think he did.
No, I think he snapped it back all right, yeah.
So you can pair up an athlete with a non-Special Olympics athlete. Could be another power lifter in the IPF. There's a lot of ways we can do this, but we can use the formula. There's a formula, Wilkes formula it's called, to pair athletes up, and athlete and partner now are all equalized as far as across the board. On
body weights.
Body weights, yeah. And what they lift. So
I'm a bit worried now they're going to let my partner down because for the body weight, I'm not sure about.
I wouldn't worry about that.
I have to get back into training again, Chip.
I wouldn't worry about that. You'll get there.
Lopez, 175 kilos for his opener.
Jorge Lopez.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, smooth.
He has lifted fantastically today.
Wow. And you'll notice, of course, the colorful lifting suits, but these are all non-supportive.
Yep.
So this, and the gear that's being worn is all non-supportive except for the belt. So this is considered raw or classic powerlifting, and Special Olympics does a combination, either raw or equipped, but I think we seem to be moving toward raw or classic.
Dion Thomas.
Oh, yeah, beautiful. Shoulders back, no problems. Dion Thomas from USA, Georgia, Fort Valley. So if you're interested in unified powerlifting and you want to know how that works, just look at the Special Olympics International website. Go to Coaches Resources at the bottom of the page. I think under the what is that called? Site map.
Yep.
You know where everything. If you want to find
anything.
anything. So and it'll tell you more about how to do that. But we hope you do. We hope you get involved.
Trevor Triddle, United States of America, opening just shy of 200 kilos, 197.5. He's got that sumo stance there and brings it back. It's a good lift.
Easy lift.
Oh,
easy lift.
There we go.
Fantastic lift for Trevor. And we've talked about Christine. We've talked about this. Wow, look at that. Picture perfect, good coaching. We talked about how important that is, and the importance to the lifters from the U.S. because their coach attended the La Manga IPF training course there. So he's certified as an IPF coach, and we both attended that with Dion Thomas, one of the lifters here, and it's made a lot of difference. Made a lot of difference in his athletes lifting. So.
Yep. David Hill now opening on 237.5. Conventional stance. My goodness. World class.
Wow. That's incredible. That is incredible. Wow.
Very powerful
can't stop-
man.
I-
Yeah.
I can't stop saying it.
We
Christine.
gathered.
Wow.
Yep.
Gee
Yep.
whiz.
He gives us the nod. I've got my total. Now, it's just so satisfying to have your lifts judged, scrutinised and judged, and found to be good. And it's now all official. This is how strong you are.
Okay.
Very satisfying.
Let's see Kumar.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Excellent.
Looks strong. And he has a long ways to pull too.
Yep.
Oh,
And that was
man.
a big jump he took there. He took a 40-kilo jump from his opener. So once again, very safe opener. And build that confidence. But to put 40 kilo on and come out and deadlift that, that's something special.
It is. Alex Merritt, USA Georgia.
And it's that satisfaction that I feel that I just saw on David Hill's face when he walked off. It's just like, here we have Merritt. Yep.
I think it's good.
137.5. Yes.
All right.
Awesome. That satisfaction to know, my lifts have been judged. They're good. I'm lifting to correct technique and safe technique, and I've been awarded this score. All that hard work, all that training, all that discipline pays off, and it's just incredibly satisfying.
And it is, Christine. We have the referees here are judging these athletes as they would any other IPF athlete, lifter.
162.5.
Steve Lyons.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I think it's okay.
Let's see.
There we go.
Oh man, he looks strong.
Wonderful.
He looks strong. But they're being judged on the same rules that other athletes, other lifters have been judged on all week. And then, of course, the next session, the big guys, 120 plus kilos.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Later on. So don't go anywhere.
No.
This meet is not over by any chance.
No, this is an amazing day, kicking us off with the Special Olympics and then the 120 plus kilo class. John crosses himself and I think this is a bit of a challenge for him here. It's 45 kilos heavier than his opener. Who does that? John Stockloser does that.
All right, John. Let's see what the judges say.
Oh, my goodness.
The judges say good lift.
45 kilo jump and just picks it up.
All right.
Okay.
I don't know about you, but
How's
those
that?
goosebumps came back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, what a day out. This is fantastic.
I tell you, this has been great.
Yeah, we wait for Lopez to come out on 187.5. And no doubt we'll be having the medal ceremony at the conclusion of this event. Is that right, Chip? I'm just not sure of the program.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, so we should be able to do that soon
So
after we
hopefully
finish.
by the end of the competition I can announce that there'll be a medal ceremony probably following directly. And of course we'll film that.
Yeah.
So here's Lopez, comes out with 7 seconds to start. Can he make a start? 187.
Oh, yeah.
My goodness.
He finished within 1 second, but he started within about 3 or 4 seconds. So that's close.
He cut it fine.
But he's got 3 whites, and that's what counts.
What a professional. Able to race out with 5 seconds on the clock, come out, pick the thing up, put it down, and walk back off.
Oh, man. That's exciting.
That's professional for you.
Yep.
Dion.
Big Dion.
Oh, he looks for some inspiration. Those hands around that bar. Rip it off the floor, Dion. Oh, yeah,
Oh.
perfect.
Good job.
Yep,
All
gives it a
right.
nod. There's the satisfaction.
Look, man.
Yep.
Man.
I love it.
So, so exciting.
Yeah.
I've watched Dion lift for probably the last maybe 6-7 years, and he just keeps getting better.
Yep.
He went through a situation a few years ago where his mother died, and Todd was successful in getting him into a place to stay, and he's been doing great. He's really been doing well. So I'm sure the other athletes have stories to tell.
Well, every athlete's got a story, haven't they? you
Right,
know?
right,
But
this is the biggest part of their story today.
yeah, Trindle does a beautiful job with that.
Oh wow, what a lift! And it's good. The referees say good. 3-1.
I was a little concerned when I saw his first lift that he might not get his weight back. He was just struggling to get the weight back, but he pulled that back really nice. Just watch here. Keeps it on the shins all the way, and there's a danger there of it overbalancing forward, but he drags it back, and that's a beautiful lift.
No question to me.
Look, gives the nod to the coach. Yeah, boss.
Little fist bump.
I love it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There we go.
David Hill. Okay. David Hill. Let's see how David does.
Come on, David. 250 kilo.
David Hill. Yeah.
Goes down. Good grip. I love conventional deadlifting, by the way.
Watch this. I think he's going to
Come
excite
on.
some people.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
he
man.
pulls through.
What form?
There it is.
What form? 3 whites.
250 kilograms. Yeah. We got some
All right.
crab posing.
Oh, yeah. Good job. Yeah. I'm glad to see that myself.
Sometimes the crowd gives you when you give to it.
That's
when
right.
you show the crowd your engagement with them, they give back and say, we want you. You know, it's a two-way street.
It is. So I think that's working great here.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, man. We're seeing a lot of excitement in the room, and we're excited.
Look, it's a pity it's going to close to an end all too soon. We're on the
I know.
home stretch now with about 8 lifters to go and their final deadlifts. And I'm sure you can go to the Special Olympics powerlifting website and check out results and things like that in a few days. Hopefully they'll have some photos up. You certainly will be seeing them by the end of today on Facebook, on the
Yes.
IPF page. Please share them with your friends and family with our blessing, and enjoy these beautiful images of the athletes who've trained, months and all year for this big event.
Oh, yeah. And well, this is Alex Merritt from USA, Georgia.
Representing. Pulls it back. That's it. I think he's done enough, Chip.
Great.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Wow.
Alex is. Some of these may be personal records for him, and the other athletes too. You just don't know, but it's exciting to see them successful on the world stage like this.
Yeah, he says.
Yeah, I love it.
So do I. You see what the lift means to athlete, in those little movements afterwards. You see what it means to them to get it, and it would be nice to have even more information about our athletes so we can know what their personal best is and what's obviously important lift to them, and be able to share that. But I think that's what we just saw just there. Kumar.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Right. thinks, Chip? Kumar, 180.
Big guy, big pull, big pull, big pull.
Oh, he's stuck.
Oh.
No.
Oh, man.
Not today.
Oh, man, not today, but a good effort. I think I mentioned earlier, we were talking about the Team India, of course, flew all the way from India here, and it's only been a couple days since they've been in the country. So
The thing that gets me about powerlifting, Chip, is if Kumar goes away and keeps training, keeps working on his technique and keeps working on his strength, one day he'll be doing that weight for repetitions.
He will. He will, Christine. And that's exciting and rewarding to see athletes who've, of course, been well coached and motivated to do what they can do in training and come out here and every competition keep getting better. So that's the goal.
That's it.
Keep improving.
As we see Steve Lyons now set for his final deadlift of the competition. Oh, what a lockout. Oh, my goodness.
Let's see what they...
Yes.
Oh, yes. Three whites for Steve.
What a way to finish a competition. 3 whites on the deadlift. And I think that puts Steve in the bronze medal position for his weight class. Yeah, and Jonathan's coming out now. Of course, he's a super heavy. Oh, he gives us a roar. I think he's coached by his dad. He just did the gorilla. Can I call it that move, a gorilla?
Yeah.
My goodness, gets a good grip, pulls it up for all he's worth.
Okay, Jonathan.
Sets it there.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Woo! Oh, my word. 3 white light. Jonathan stock closer.
You think he was excited?
Woo!
Yeah. Oh, Christine was excited.
Sorry,
I am too.
I'm screaming into the microphone.
No, that's okay.
Oh, dear.
That's okay.
Oh, heart rate's going up, Chip.
Uh-oh.
Look at this. I hope we still see his celebration at the end. It was magnificent. Yeah.
Yes.
Woo!
All right.
Get a load of that.
Couple of variations of bodybuilding poses. No, that's good. That's good. We want athletes to be excited.
That's how
and
we feel.
They make us excited. They make our days.
Fantastic. Well, we're down to the final 4 now. The top deadlifters to come now, and Lopez will come out and put 202.5 kilo on the bar for his final deadlift. It's a big jump from his second attempt, and don't know if you've got any figures there, Chip, or is this a personal best, 202.5? Oh my goodness, he's still going. There it is. Looks at the ref. What do you reckon? There it is.
Wow.
Woo!
Wow.
Big hug for the coach.
That's incredible.
Gets carried off.
That's incredible. Let's see.
That relationship between athlete and coach right there. He has to drag it up.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow. I believe that was a personal best. I believe it was.
Just have to have a word with my mixing director here about that fast. A little bit of fast vision there. Trevor Trindle, 215.5 kilos for the silver.
Trevor's very strong.
My God, he's pulled through it.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! Wow.
Oh, successful. He had that weight, trying to get it.
The coach was going to pick him up.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't try that.
He's excited. Oh, man. You could see that weight tried to get away from him, but he fought it back and was successful with it. That's fantastic.
So impressed with him.
Oh, man.
And 10 points to the coach for trying to lift him up.
Right. Well, that makes it that much more exciting.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
The bar is loaded.
Dion Thomas, 237.5. My goodness, he's added over 30 kilos to this bar from his previous attempt. They're just checking the weight. No, he's got to change. There's a change. No.
Oh, a little bit
He's changed it to 227.5.
This is 501 pounds.
a little change of mind.
501 pounds, we just got told. This is a 500-pound deadlift for those of you in the States. The rest of the world, it's kilos.
Thank
Here we
you.
go. 227.5 for the top deadlift in the heavyweight class. Dion Thomas.
This will be a 5-pound PR for Dion if he gets this.
This is a personal best. Will it get off the floor? No.
Oh, man.
Ah,
Well,
we know that feeling oh too well.
he tried. Dion's been successful today. It looks like that's the only lift he's missed.
Yep.
He's had a great day.
Well, he's challenged himself to go for a PR there. And, you know, after a very long lifting morning, the body's getting tired, you're starting to fatigue, you're running out of energy. It's a big call, but here we have our super heavyweight champion. He is 255 kilos here on the bar. He's going to get the gold.
Wow, that's
And
pretty incredible.
let's just watch this. Beautiful technician. Yes, keeps it to the legs. Yes, there it is.
Oh,
And
wow.
it's a good leg.
Wow. David
Yeah.
Hill, last deadlift of the competition, last lift of the competition. And
What a way to finish.
what a way.
Don't take the words out of your mouth.
Oh, I know. And I really appreciate the IPF support, allowing Special Olympics to do this, to compete and show the world what they can do. You just saw an example of that, but it's so important to us that we exceed expectation and provide opportunity for our athletes. But thank you. Thank you, Christine.
Oh, Chip, it's been an absolute pleasure, and thank you for joining me in commentary. I know you had a lot of jobs to do, and it was just fantastic that you gave us the time, the benefit of your insights, and all that extra information that we really want to share out there with the world. And I encourage everyone to get on the websites, learn more, get part of this. We want you. Everyone's behind you, and I certainly hope we continue, and I know that we're going to be working together. IPF and Special Olympics will continue to work together. It's a wonderful relationship, and thank you so much. I hope everyone enjoyed the commentary. Now I think we're going to have a little break, and then we'll come back for perhaps the medal ceremony. I'm not exactly certain, or maybe it might be after the supers. I'm not entirely certain, but it will be up on YouTube for people to watch. So I think we're going to go straight into the super heavies, I'm just being told. But thank you, Chip.
Thank you again, Christine.
Wonderful. All the best.
This has been great.
come out for the award ceremony. Presenting the awards for this morning's session, we have the Vice President of the International Powerlifting Federation, Mr. Sigurjón Björnsson from Iceland. We also have the President of the International Powerlifting Federation, Mr. Gaston Farage, as well as Category 1 IPF referee, Alex Matheson. Please give a round to all of our competitors. They're all winners for being winners. In our women's lightweight Special Olympics category, with the silver medal, Miss Tara Mims.
I'm sorry, it's Tara. Oh, it's the second place.
Where do I go?
White.
Oh my goodness. Thanks.
Good job.
Thank you, Amanda.
Make them stay there.
Stay up there.
Chip,
Stay
Chip,
there. Stay
make them
there.
stay up there.
Okay, you guys
Yeah.
come back. Sorry, he's gonna get some pictures. I don't want to. You don't need to. Sir.
For the bench press, with the silver medal, Miss Tara Mills. And the gold medal with the bench press, Miss Amanda Caton. In the deadlift, with the silver medal, Miss Tara Mims.
Once more.
And the gold medal in the deadlift, Miss Amanda Caton.
Thank you.
In our total category, the silver medalist, Miss Tara Mims. And our gold medal winner, Miss Amanda Caton.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, come on.
Enter.
Please stand
Must I
for the
teach you
national
again how it
anthem
is
of the
working?
United States of America.
Mr. Sigurdsson. Must teach them again how it's work.
Please give a round of applause to our special Olympians. Thank you, ladies.
I know I want you to go right. Get ready to take them off.
Next up, in the men's middleweight category. In the squat, the bronze medalist, Mr. Vidal Bonilla, Puerto Rico. The silver medalist, Mr. Adrian McGee, United States. Excuse me. The bronze medalist is Omar Romero, Puerto Rico. The gold medalist is Vidal Bonilla, Puerto Rico.
Oh, esta, porque para Omar, vente. Él es oro. This is gold. Omar aquí.
Oh, change it up. Okay, thank you. Go back.
In the bench press, the bronze medalist, Patrick Billman, United States. The silver medalist, Vidal Bonilla, Puerto Rico. And our gold medalist in the bench press, Adrian McGee, United States. Thank you, gentlemen. In the deadlift, our bronze medalist, Omar Romero, Puerto Rico. Our silver medalist, from Puerto Rico, Vidal Bonilla. And our gold medalist in the deadlift, Adrian McGee, United States. Photos.
Hello. Hey.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay. Thank you, guys. It's going to be the same.
In the total, from Puerto Rico, the bronze medalist, Omar Romero. Our silver medalist from Puerto Rico, Vidal Bonilla. And with the gold medal, Adrian McGee from the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of the national anthem of the United States of America. Congratulations and thank you, gentlemen. Our heavyweight division. The bronze medal in this spot, Mr. Dion Thomas, United States. Our silver medalist, Alex Barrett.
Well done, Alex.
And the gold medal, Jorge Lopez, Puerto Rico. Thank you, gentlemen.
One picture. Yes. Oh, good.
In the bench press,
Wow.
our bronze medalist, Alex Barrett. Our silver medalist, Jorge Lopez.
Is that correct?
And the gold medalist, Dion Thomas.
That's correct.
Photos. Thank you, gentlemen.
One more.
In the deadlift, with the bronze medalist, Steve Lyons from the United States. Our silver medalist, Dion Thomas, United States. And the gold medalist, Jorge Lopez, Puerto Rico. Photos. Thank you, gentlemen. Next up, the total category. In the total, from the United States, Alex Barrett, the bronze medal. The silver medalist, Dion Thomas, United States. And our gold medalist in total, Jorge Lopez. Please rise for the playing of the national anthem of Puerto Rico. Congratulations again, and thank you, gentlemen. Finally, our super heavyweight special Olympians. In the squat, the bronze medalist Jonathan Stoklosa. Our silver medalist in the squat, Trevor Treidel. And our gold medalist in the squat, David Hill.
Thank you.
Photos. In the bench press, from the United States, bronze medalist Trevor Treidel. Our silver medalist,
Jonathan, you're over there. You're silver. You're over here. Okay.
Danny, you look crazy.
Thanks.
our silver,
They are.
our gold medalist, David Hill.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy. I look about you. You're a good guy.
Photos. Next up, the deadlift. Our bronze medalist in the deadlift, Jonathan Stoklosa.
Yeah, he's right here.
Sorry. Oh, big steps.
Our silver medalist, Trevor Treidel, United States.
Yep, thank you.
And our gold medalist in the deadlift, David Hill.
Madness!
Thank you.
Finally, the total category. Photos. Our bronze medalist in the total from the United States, Jonathan Stoklosa. Our silver medalist, Trevor Treidel. And with the gold medal in total, with a total of 720 kilos, David Hill.
Thank you. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Please rise for the playing of the national anthem of the United States of America.
At the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars, through the perilous fight, hearts we watched were so gallantly
give a round of applause to our special Olympic teams. Ladies and gentlemen,
I was making sure I was getting the words right there.
I want to just say thank you to the Special Olympics officials because we have been proud that you was here with us, and we are all happy to see you, that you enjoyed this competition. So I just invite you to stay with us and watching now the big guys. Thank you.